Welcome to Speak. I'm Joy Taylor here with Super Bowl champ James Jones. Our producer is getting jokes off right before the show starts. Not gonna repeat those though. Fox NFL analyst TJ Hushmanzado. What's up, Chief? Thanks for joining us today.
See? My dog.
What up?
My girl.
What up? Oh, we got a handshake now.
You always had good hair?
I would assume. I would assume.
Yesterday, my mom, TJ's one of her favorites. She always talks about, he has nice hair. So there you go, Mom. I told her.
Shut up, moms.
Well, I appreciate that.
But my mom and dad still married. He don't play that, so yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And Eagles all-time leading rusher Shady McCoy 2 times. There we go. Let's get started in Green Bay, where James Jones spent a lot of time. Jordan Love got paid a whole lot of money. Thank you for waiting for an hour after our show ended on Friday to let us know about that. But the Packers quarterback signed a 4-year deal, $220 million. The new contract will pay him $55 million a year, Shady. $55 million per season, matching Trevor Lawrence and Joe Burrow for the highest ever. Get paid, young man, get paid.
Get paid, young man, get paid.
So we've talked a lot about this, but we're going to talk some more because Jordan Love just got a whole bunch of money. Does Jordan Love deserve to be the highest paid? Deserve, Shady?
I'm at a yes, but I'm at a no. I'm at both. This is the reason why. First of all, if you tell me that Trevor Lawrence is going to be the highest paid, right? I mean, it's a tie, but I mean, he's still the guy. If he's even nowhere up there in the close top, yeah, I think Jordan Love is a lot better than Trevor Lawrence, right? And he's still young. He's going to get better and better and better. I think that the future for the Packers is really, really bright. And Jordan Love has a lot to do with this. So, yes, I think he should get paid at the top of the market. Now, here's the no. You telling me that a quarterback could, have 1 full year as a starter, right? And you could become the highest paid quarterback over dudes like the Burrows, the Lamar Jacksons, the Patrick Mahomes. That's why the system is messed up. Seriously, though, it's messed up. Like, I think he's a phenomenal player, a young phenomenal player. He's gonna get better. But right now, it's like, why even tell my young protege or my young son or my young athletes to be great, right? Be elite. Well, you don't have to. Just be good for a couple of games, for a year, and I'm gonna get paid at the highest part of the game as the number one quarterback being paid. So when you ask me these questions, it's like yes and no. Part of me as a player is like, yo, he deserves it because he's a good player, he's gonna get better. The market is the market. But then the no is like the market is wrong. The market is so wrong. It's like every other position, you have to be elite of the elite to jump over and be the number one highest paid. We look at Tristan, the left tackle for the Bucks. Tristan Wirfs, right? So I played with him in Buffalo or in Tampa when he was a rookie, and we were like, "Yo, who the hell is this dude?" Right? Because you knew how good he was as a rookie. Now we get to 1 year left on your contract, and they keep talking about how the team are far apart. How? If he was a quarterback, it would be no question.
Yeah.
You're going to get your money. You only got to sit out. We're going to make sure you get your paper. But now it's a different position. We have to wait. CeeDee Lamb, he got to wait around. Is he going to get more than Justin Jefferson? Why is it a question? Because if he was a quarterback and he was Trevor Lawrence, right, and he was Joe Burrow, where you think it's a way difference, they don't care about that as a quarterback. So all I'm saying is when we look at how the system is set up for every other position other than a quarterback, it's awful.
Yeah, deserve is a big word for me. I don't like to use words like that, emotional type words, deserve, trust, respect. This is business, so we could just go to the numbers. Like a 100% injury rate. Obviously, nobody wants that, but this is the NFL. So at some point in your NFL career, you will get injured. We know that.
How it works.
That's how it works. You're also putting a whole lot of money into one position. So let's say that they're not injured, but they have a down year, like everybody does.
Right.
Well, now this one player where all this money is responsible for always having a great year. That's not a reasonable request. Just because you paid the money does not mean you're always going to get that output. This is athletes. These are not robots. This isn't a machine that you have to continuously put out the same level of repetition and consistency. This is a fear-based scale, what's happening with quarterback pay. And I'm not going to advocate for people getting paid less money because I'm not writing these checks. But it's just going to take a team standing on business to burst this bubble. And what I fear is these guys who are getting paid at the highest elite levels, who we know are not elite players, good players, but not elite. Jordan Love is not an elite player. He's a good player. He's had 1 year of start. We have 1 year of material to look at for him to now be the highest paid player in the NFL.
Right.
No matter which way you chop that up, that is a huge leap. even for a team like Green Bay, who has seen this be successful before, which is part of the reason why I feel like this kind of happened. What I fear is this run will come to an end that will actually backfire completely on the quarterback position, because trees don't grow to the sky. One of these players that's been played at an elite level is not going to give you elite output.
Right.
True.
And then that is going to be a trickle-down effect to other players. So that is what I fear is happening here. But, James, does Jordan deserve to be the highest-paid quarterback?
I'm a shady on this one. It's yes and no. Because does he deserve to be paid the highest paid player? Yes, because that's what the NFL is showing us.
Right, that's what the
you
market
just
is.
said Trevor Lawrence. You just said Tua. Those dudes are making a lot of money. What Jordan Love has shown on tape, to me, Jordan Love is better than those two dudes, what he has shown on tape. Playing outside the X's and O's, he is going to be a phenomenal football player. But, we talking 1 year and you're the highest paid, I want to say in NFL history.
Yeah,
The
been 4 years,
history
yeah.
of the NFL, you are the highest paid player. That's where the system is broken. Because I truly believe that if we fix these quarterback numbers, the CeeDee Lambs, the Tristan Wirfs, the Jamar Chases, they will be able to get their bread as well, because there's more than enough money to go around for these guys who have truly, truly earned it, who have been all pros, who have been dominant at their position, Pro Bowl players, right? If you talk Jamar Chase and CeeDee Lamb, you ain't getting out of the top 5 of the receivers in the National Football League. You're not. If you talk Jordan Love, you possibly could get out of the top 10 in the National Football League. It's just crazy to me that the quarterback money, no matter what you did, whether it's 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, no matter what you did, if you're the next man up, you deserve to be the highest paid. I do not agree with that. When I look at this list right now and I see the baddest man on the planet in Patrick Mahomes at number 11, number 11 in money. I don't care when he got paid. Number 11 in money, and he the baddest man on the planet.
You know who's
That's a
not on that
problem to
list?
me, and we got to get that stuff fixed.
You know who's not on that list? The number 2 baddest man on the planet?
Josh Allen.
Josh is not on there.
You got to go way far down. Tej, what do you think? Highest paid quarterback.
He deserves
Highest paid
it.
player.
Number one, you deserve what somebody else is willing to give you.
100%.
So he deserves that.
No doubt.
And it's not Jordan Love's fault that they drafted him and he had to sit 3 years. It's not his fault that he had to sit behind one of the greatest quarterbacks that we've seen in Aaron Rodgers. When he got his opportunity, he showed he was ready.
He balled.
And at the halfway point of the season, there was many people. The Green Bay Packers will be in the market for a quarterback after this season. And then he turned it on. Last 10 games of the season, touchdown to interception ratio, Jordan Love first. Passer rating, first. Completion percentage, third. So we can say it's only his first year as a starter, but when his best was needed, he showed up. When they needed his best in the playoff games and down the stretch, that playoff game against the Dallas Cowboys, Jordan Love outplayed Dak Prescott when it mattered the most.
Yeah.
The next week when they played the San Francisco 49ers, he did his part. He played well. And so they're paying him for what they hope he can continue to do, because what he's shown us, and if you can do this in your first year as a starter, what are you going to do when you're comfortable?
Sure, you could argue that. You could also argue that for a significant part of the season, he wasn't ready and wasn't putting out high production. And throughout the season, he got better. So that would indicate he actually wasn't ready to be the starter. He worked his way into it. And you could also argue this is 1 year. What happens if you lose a couple pieces? What happens when the pressure's on? You've been paid now, or we have to let some people go. We only have 1 year of tape on you. You have one season. No other position would be paid as the highest paid at their position off of one season of production.
You know what a team does, though? They always, Tristan Wirfs and CeeDee, the salary cap. That's an excuse. That's an excuse.
But
And we fall for it. And they always bring up the salary cap so that the fans have a understand. No, there's always room to, like, if the Cowboys really want to get those dudes signed, they'd get them signed. But, the salary. No. You're just taking long. You can sign your best players, every single team, if you choose to. But they hide behind the salary cap when that's not true.
But this is the thing with the quarterbacks, like, and I'm gonna say it again, like, I want everybody to get their money, right? Forget the owners, we want their money, I get it. But when we really watch every other position, can you name another position, right, where you don't have to be an all-pro, you don't have to be even a Pro Bowler, you don't have to start for a whole bunch of years, and I can say, you know what, I'm going to make you the highest paid position in football. It don't happen.
It's only the quarterback.
Only the quarterback. So when you ask me, Dr. Problem with it, yeah, like, this young man deserves to get paid, but you're trying to get paid the top of the market with no Pro Bowls, no, like, why are we even having this?